Never ever equate luxury to your worth. Never do that. Do not wait for your money to come before you plan it. Start planning your money before it comes. Have a clear financial goal. If you come into this room today and you try to engage me in a conversation, will you leave me disappointed or will you leave me appointed? You can tell yourself that 5% of your earnings goes to enjoyment.com. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah. If you are just coming here for the first time, thank you so much for listening. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to the channel content. You know I love you, right? And today we'll be talking about lifestyle creep. What lifestyle creep is and the things you can do to avoid lifestyle creep. And without further ado, can we just dive straight into action? So lifestyle creep is a huge financial mistake that happens to every one of us at a point in our life. This is a trap that we fall into. We tend to spend more money because we are now earning more money. Increase in your expenses, increase in your taste, increase in the way you live your life, increase in the things you buy because you now earn more. Not because you need these things, but because you feel I earn more and yeah, I can afford to spend money on these things. And if you are a victim of a lifestyle creep, you just realize that you are now earning 500,000 compared to when you were earning 100,000. But you cannot really say this is what I have done with the money. No investment, no savings, but your lifestyle has just increased. Now you wear nice clothes. Those are the only things that you can say increased along the line of your increase in income, which is not good. So that is what lifestyle creep is. So how can you avoid lifestyle creep? The first thing you have to do is to increase your investments rather than increase your expenses. I do not know, maybe you've been a victim of this. Somehow God just blessed you in a particular month. Say you were earning 100,000 before, and a month you just earn 500,000, and you just start feeling like, now we dey run this now. Now we dey run this now. From mainland to island, hey, now we dey run this. You just kind of start feeling fly, like I can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthens me. How much are they selling every original bag? How much is Tom Ford? You want to buy designers, you want to buy all those big things. Like how much is the latest iPhone in town? I can buy it. You start feeling like I want to spend more on expenses. That is the voice of the devil, and I would advise you not to listen. Increase your investment instead of increasing your expenses. Save $300 into your savings account than increasing your expenses. So think about investment. What more can I save on? What can I invest more? Rather than thinking about expenses. And that is on period. The next point is don't ditch your budget. Remember that budgeting is allocating your money to where you want your money to go to. Budgeting is staying in charge of your finance. Stay in charge, staying on top. So keep being that boss lady. Keep being that boss man. Don't say, oh, I'm not budgeting again. We are now big now. What do I need budgeting for? Every one of us needs budgeting at every point of our lives, because this is the only way we can allocate our money rightly. So don't ditch budgeting. Of course, you can edit and take a look at your budgeting again. For instance, when you were earning 100,000, you used to eat a manla fish. I think, what's the English? I think stockfish. You cannot say, oh, I want to be eating chicken because health is wealth. As for me, I do not compromise on what I eat. With this my mouth, inside my mouth and through my mouth. I don't compromise because my health is wealth. So you can increase a part of your lifestyle, like what you eat, because it is necessary you feed well. Do you understand? So you can say, okay, monthly I spend 50,000, but now I want to start spending 75,000 monthly. Now that I am earning to 50,000, you can edit, you can tweak it a bit, but never say, dear budget, I don't need you. Can you just take this way and move out of my life? The devil is romancing your finance, yo. Don't do that. Let's go to the next point. Never ever equate luxury to your worth. Never do that. If I'm wearing a clothes of 1,000, I feel the same way I feel when I am wearing a clothes of 40,000. I don't feel like, because I'm wearing a clothes of 1,000, I won't be the same room with you and you see me doing like this. No! I have the same confidence level. My confidence level is always on point. Never equate what you are wearing. What I am after, what makes me happy, what I try to focus on is my medulla oblongata, my brain, my common sense. If you come into this room today and you try to engage me in a conversation, will you leave me disappointed or will you leave me appointed? It's a joke. Appointed is not correct. Will you leave disappointed or will you leave satisfied, like, oh, I met up your expectation? How do you feel when you try to engage me? I try to better myself. I try to better my mindset. I try to work towards these things more than I work to. These things makes me feel good. These things show you my worth. It shows you my value. Do you understand? My value is not proportional to what I wear. So a lot of people feel that buying luxury, buying the latest iPhone will make them feel good. I have investments in iPhone. I have shares in iPhone. I bought the shares at, it's not 125 last year May, and last time I checked it was 170. I am not telling you to go and buy Apple shares. I am only sharing my experience because shares is tricky. I'll try and make another whole video on shares, hopefully. So now I have extra $50 to my portfolio and I feel good about it. Like, hello. That makes me feel good, better than using an iPhone I do not need. I said I do not need because if iPhone would give my business the best result, I'll buy it. This is not to say you should not buy it. If you need it, buy it. But me trying to buy an iPhone to make me feel good or make me feel involved is wrong. I am trying to equate that luxury to my worth. Do you understand? And luxury does not have an end. These people would keep inventing something new, and before you know it, you would work for 40 years and you will not be able to say, oh, I actually did this with money, because you are trying to run after luxury. And luxury is making you to feel better and feel worthy. What makes you feel worthy, what makes you feel like a better person is your investment. For me, my investment and my common sense. If you try and engage me in a conversation, I don't know, maybe this has happened to you before. Let me talk about women. You see a fine boy and some guy like, this guy is fine, he's set, so dark and handsome. You've been trying to admire the guy like, I like this guy. Just, you like him. But there's a day you try to engage that guy in a conversation, like, let's talk. Maybe the guy came to meet you and you were talking, and you actually felt very disappointed and embarrassed, like, will she find too? See, as you find rich, I actually thought you had sense. Like, all your feelings and lightness just went down from 100 to 0. This has happened to me before. Not even like as if I like the guy. I'm just talking about people generally. I admire and respect the person, but I try to engage the person in a conversation. Anyways, I am married, so don't think I'm after any guy. I'm just talking generally, you understand? You feel like someone is sharp, wise, and you just try to speak with the person and you're like, oh God, this person is just fine for nothing's sake. You don't really have common sense. That person should not be you. Don't let anyone try to engage in a conversation and feel like you don't have sense. So work on what matters rather than working on luxury. Luxury does not define your worth. Who you are, your common sense, your mindset, your view about things determine who you are worth and what you are worth, not luxury. I hope you get the memo. Another thing you have to do is you have to set clear financial goal. Plan your money before it comes. Don't wait for your money to come before you start planning it, like, oh, what should I do with this money? The first step should have been you planning the money before it comes. Have plan for the money, so when it comes, you just send it to the right place. But if you don't have plan for your money, when it comes, that's when you remember that your sister, cousin, grandchild, you need to do something for that boy. And you're not actually doing something for that boy because you want to or because you feel that you should. You are doing it so that you can feel among, so they can say, this person in our family, she's the best. Just for bragging right. Your mindset is faulty. You are doing that thing because of a wrong reason. Do you understand? You start doing things for the wrong reason, not for the right reason, if you don't have a financial plan. So plan your money before it comes. So do not wait for your money to come before you plan it. Start planning your money before it comes. Have a clear financial goal. If I say 10 million naira right now as I am sitting here, I know where I'm sending that money to. And don't say, oh, why do I have to plan big money when I don't even know maybe I'm going to make that kind of money in the next 5 years? What if God decides to bless you right now. Will the way you're going to handle your finance and your life, will it make God happy? Like God will feel happy, like, oh, I'm happy I blessed my son or my daughter. Or will it make God sad? Can you make God sad? No, you can't make God sad. Or will it make God disappointed? Like, you fuck up. you fuck up, go. Because God blesses people when they do not expect. Even when they think they are not ready, that blessing will just come, bam. And when it comes, how will you handle it? Will God be disappointed in you, or will God be happy with you? Ask yourself that question and answer yourself truthfully. Let's move to the next point. The next point is never keep money in your account for too long. Don't try it. It's a bad decision. Someone like me, I try as much as possible to allocate my money. So at the end of the month, I run my personal business, and at the end of the month, I pay myself a particular amount of money depending on the profit margin I had for the month. So immediately I've calculated the profit, what I do is I can't keep money in my account. The only money you would see in my account is the money for stock, to clear my container, and to buy new goods. Aside that, I allocate my money. This money goes to a particular goal. So every one of us have goal, like, okay, this year I want to get married, I want to travel out of it, I want to start investing in stock, I want to have a portfolio. So my money goes to a particular goal. So I just allocate it. This one goes here, this one goes here, and that is on period. I don't keep my money in my bank. Any money you see in my bank is for my business. Any money you see in the bank is for my business. And another account, I have a separate account. I keep money for baby girl lifestyle. Like, I need this, I need that. I'm out, I need to pay with my card. Is that card that I use? And well, like I spend it for like in 1 week. That's the end. That is the end. So that's it. Let's move to the next point. The next point is plan for fun. All work and no play make dull a dull girl. The thing right more. So as much as I'm an advocate of invest in stock, invest in dollar, save in dollar, allocate your money, allocate your fund, take charge, budget, do this, I'm also an advocate of fun. You see me? I enjoy myself, I enjoy my life. If I need something, I plan towards it. I plan towards splurging myself. I plan towards splurging, like I want to splurge, I want to enjoy. And it makes me feel happy, it makes me feel refreshed. If all it is save, I beg, that whole thing is very boring. From me to it is extremely boring. You can tell yourself that 5% of your earnings goes to enjoyment.com.ng. Yes, now enjoyment. And that makes you, and trust me, 5% or 2% or 3% of your earnings directed to enjoyment is not going to kill you. And it's not going to say you are not going to build wealth. It's not going to say you are not going to be rich. Do you understand? So plan for fun, plan for enjoyment. It makes you feel better at the end of the day. It makes you feel energized and refreshed for the journey ahead. I hope it makes sense. Next point is never make hasty decisions. Say the wind of God's blessings just blow. It blow come your house like boom, bam. You saw the kind of money you've not seen before. God just blessed you miraculously. Don't be hasty to make decisions with that money. Like, oh, I will do this, I will do that. Especially when it's the money you are not expecting and you don't have any plan on grant for the finance. Like, you are not expecting to see 5 million. God just suddenly gave you 5 million. Like, you don't even have plan for 1 million self. In that kind of situation, don't be hasty with your decisions. Calm down to decide. Take your time and ask yourself again, do I really need these things, or it is a want? So because you say 5 million, I'm going to change my apartment. From a 1-bedroom apartment, I am moving to a 4-bedroom apartment. Do you actually need this thing? Or you are making this decision based on the fact that you have more money? So calm down and make decision. I'm buying an extra car. Do you need a car? Or you just want to feel among? So they can say, oh, you have 3 cars. When you have 2, you cannot even drive 2 cars at the same time. Can you? You have a functioning laptop. You're like, I want to buy a new laptop. Calm down. Don't make hasty decisions. Take your time. Okay? And I hope you got value today. Please like my video. I'm sure you got value. Click the like button, man, and give me a thumbs up. Share this content to people that are in your circle that need to see this. And subscribe and turn on the bell notification. I used to see you used to come and watch my video. You sneak in, sneak out. You will not subscribe. Please subscribe today. It's not a good behavior. Oh yeah, please subscribe. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my content when they come out. I hope you got value. Thank you for watching my content. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Father, I pray that this content blesses the viewer. That people come to my channel and they see clarity. They pray in their closet and they are asking questions, and they come on YouTube, they stumble on my video, and it blesses their heart and it blesses their soul. And it gives answer to their question concerning their business, concerning their finance, and concerning other topics I'll be sharing on this channel just to make them a better person. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Blessed be your name, Redeemer. For in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. The woman is thirsty.
I was filming this video. Little did I know that it was so blurred. It's very blurred. It's not even manageable. And I filmed for 20 minutes just to come and check it, and I saw that I have been doing nonsense. And I even stood up at the point to check if, because I recorded with my back camera, so I stood up to check if the phone is still working. So it was working. I went to sit down back. I continued that's in my mouth, and I did all this. I felt like crying today. I did everything. I just stood up again to check. I saw I was filming because there was a day I was recording for 30 minutes, and by the time I went to check my phone, it only recorded for 5 minutes. The rest of 25 minutes, it said my phone has been overheating and could not record. So from that time, when I'm recording, after like 8 minutes, 5 minutes, I tried to stand up, and you see, I stood up here again to check. Then I came back to drink water because I was thirsty. I came back to drink water. Then I continued, and this place I was just rejoicing that I was done with this video. Little did I know that it was blurry. Oh my god. See me. Oh my god. Okay, I was praying here. It's plenty. Then I stood up again.